Hello everyone, welcome back to today's topic of the day. Today we'll be discussing about Alcohol Prohibition Policy, Hooch tragedy in Bihar. The death toll in Bihar Hooch tragedy has crossed 70 as people succumb to the consumption of spurious liquor in the Siwan and Begúsarai district. Critics have claimed that one of the reasons behind the tragedy is the state's alcohol prohibition policy, with an official ban on alcohol leading to a thriving underground economy where such spurious alcohol is produced and sold. Now, what is Hooch? Hooch is a commonly used term for poor quality alcohol derived from Hoochinu, a native Alaskan tribe that was known to produce very strong liquor. Unlike branded liquor, which is produced in factories with sophisticated equipments and rigorous quality control, Hooch is made in more crude settings without any quality checks. Now, according to the Article 47, one of the director principles of state policy, state shall endeavor to bring about prohibition of the consumption, except for the medicinal purposes, of intoxicating drinks and drugs which are injurious to health. However, according to the 7th schedule of the Constitution, alcohol is a state subject. That is, state legislatures have the responsibility to draft laws regarding it, including the production, manufacture, possession, transport, purchase and sale of intoxicating liquors. Thus, laws regarding alcohol differ from state to state. Now let's discuss about the alcohol prohibition policy in India. Currently, there are 5 states and union territories with total prohibition with minor exceptions. These are Gujarat, Bihar, Mizoram, Nagaland and Lakshadweep. In fact, in 2009, Gujarat government introduced the death penalty for sellers and producers if their spurious alcohol caused deaths. There are also some states with partial prohibition. Example, in Maharashtra, only the districts of Wardha and Gadri-Choli have banned on production and sale of liquor. Now, there are certain arguments in favor of prohibition. In India, banning alcohol is among the key Gandhian principles. Gandhi wrote, "Alcohol makes a man forget himself, and while its effects last, he becomes utterly incapable of doing anything useful. Those who take to drinking ruin themselves and ruin their people." According to a report tabled in Parliament, drunk driving led to 8,355 road accidents in India during 2020. Drinking of alcohol is often linked with rise in domestic violence. A report of the Sexual Violence Research Initiative says that after prohibition was introduced in Bihar in 2016, crimes against women have clearly declined. Now, the proponents also argue that the loss of revenue due to prohibition is much less than the loss of human life and suffering. Larger societal benefit is more vital. Now, let's talk about the arguments against the prohibition. Even if the government makes liquor more inaccessible, it is impossible to take it out of circulation completely. Various states refrain from imposing a ban on alcohol, primarily because liquor revenues are not easy to ignore and have consistently contributed a large share of state government's revenue. Prohibition creates opportunities for a thriving underground economy that distributes liquor outside the regulatory framework of the state. This creates its own problem, from strengthening organized crime groups or mafias to distribution of spurious liquor. In the case of Bihar, studies have reported that a year after prohibition was enforced, there was a spike in other substance abuse. People started consuming other drugs. Furthermore, prohibition disproportionately affects poorer sections of societies, with upper classes still being able to procure expensive and safe alcohol from various other channels. Even in the case of Bihar, a majority of cases registered under its prohibition laws are on the less privileged. Now, that was little bit about alcohol prohibition policy. Now, let's take a question from the topic. Consider the statements regarding alcohol prohibition in India. Statement 1. According to Article 49 of the Indian Constitution, state shall endeavor to bring the prohibition of the consumption of intoxicating drinks and drugs which are injurious to health. Statement 2. In 2009, Gujarat government introduced the death penalty for sellers and producers if their spurious alcohol causes deaths. Now, which of the statements given above are correct? You may take a moment and give your answer in the comment section below. Now the correct answer is B. Only the statement 2 is correct. Statement 1 is incorrect as it was Article 47 and not 49 that brought prohibition of consumption of intoxicating drinks and drugs which are injurious to health. I hope you liked the video and found the information useful. You may also check out our daily current affairs section on our website, and for more such videos, stay tuned to the Next IAS YouTube channel.